Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it's time for another daily dose of Dismal Disney.
That's what makes me laugh. Like, I have been laughing for like the last 20 minutes since we heard about this. Every time I think about it, I start laughing again. The Disney board is losing their crap. They are literally flipping the hell out, and it's funny.
It's funny because they're trying to treat their shareholders like they're literal children. They're using Ludwig Von Drake.
Remember Donald Math Magic Land, Ludwig Von Drake?
This is the most entertaining edutainment thing you're going to see today. So they're trying to walk their shareholders through this like they're children. They're going to hold their hand. They're going to tell them how to vote white, not blue.
Or green, apparently. Green
oh, and not green either, right? You got to vote white because white means right to Disney. And it's just, it's so cringy. Like,
it's like, yeah, they're like treating people like they're kids. Like they're treating the Proxy war, this video, as if they were making an entertainment educational video for children in school. It's so flippin' funny.
God.
They're like losing their shit, and it's gloriously funny to watch.
If they thought they had this in the bag, they would not bother.
This is like a whole new level of batshit. It's so funny. I can't. You wait till you see this stuff. I can't.
Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Yeah, woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
We're gonna play this. We're gonna give our commentary on this. This is like beyond parody. This is like. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is a real Disney thing. It's
from their actual PR press release section of their website. Now, if you go down here, they break it down like, shareholders can, on record of February 5th, can vote. And here's how to vote. Here's how you can vote on the internet. And here's how you can vote by mail. Make sure you vote white. 1, 2, take a shot every time they say white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times you're dead. Oh, here, 10, 11 above it. 12, 13.
Oh my God! They don't want 14. Any dangling chads. They don't want any dangling. They might have a dangling Iger if they get the board replaced. Though,
you go down further, and along with this video, they're giving you these graphics like this.
Oh my God!
White, vote for these people, withhold on these people, and don't vote for those stinky blue and green cards.
I can't. I mean, this is amazing. So back in the day, they used to give these educational films to the schools. I don't know if you got them, Geeky, but we used to get like the Epcot ones.
I did not get the Epcot ones, but we used to watch like Donald Math Magic Land and all that stuff.
Yeah, and we would all gather in the cafeteria. That was where we had our screen, and we would watch these like Disney edutainment things. It'd be like wildlife, where they, the lemmings and the whole thing. They think that their shareholders are lemmings and they're going to drive them off a cliff. That's what they're going to do here.
They've already been driving the company off a cliff.
Oh,
that's
my God.
the joke.
Okay.
Well, they keep going on more. Here, we recommend that you submit your vote using the white card because of the annual meeting. In order to attend the virtual meeting on April 3rd, you must register in advance no later than April 2nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time by visiting the proxyvote.com, Disney, by selecting attend a meeting. You'll need the 16-digit control number included with your notice, white voting instructions form, or white proxy card.
Remember, kids, if you want Disney to actually change, you're going to have to vote for any color but white.
Pretty much.
Just saying.
Which is ironic.
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to watch this cringy video.
Yes.
Okay,
you can't. They're like losing their shit.
This is desperate.
They are definitely fucking going crazy. It's the funniest thing.
Wow. I think they know.
Well, they never acted. They have not acted this way that I've seen it. They haven't gone this crazy before. So for people that are so secure in their position, they're getting this concerned. They make with clips of Ludwig Von Drake from other educational episodes for schools.
Really bad voiceover.
Here's how you vote, you dumbass shareholders.
Pretty much. They think their shareholders are literal children. They do.
I can't wait to hear why the reasons why you should vote for them are. This is gonna be glorious.
Okay, let's turn the audio on. We're gonna react. We're gonna give our commentary to this. Mm-hmm. All right. So I haven't seen all of this. I saw it like a couple seconds. So let's see. Disney magic, everybody.
Hey,
welcome, shareholders.
Wait. Friends, relatives, and esteemed chairman, you're probably wondering what we're all doing here today.
Yes.
Now, let's begin.
Okay, so one, that's not a very good Ludwig Von Drake voice. Like, did they just
throw this together this week or something?
Did they have like an intern do it or something?
I don't know.
But this is just stock footage. This is just stock footage from the educational films. Oh my God.
Oh, Professor Ludwig Von Drake, slow down there. On April 3rd, the Walt Disney Company will be hosting its annual meeting of shareholders.
We
need you to all vote for your board. Over the coming weeks, you'll be receiving your voting materials relating to the white proxy card.
Oh my God.
Wait.
This is like something you would actually see like on the Disney bus, in the hotel room. You know what I'm saying?
This is even, I think this is even lower than that. This is what you would see what they send to schools. Schoolhouse Rock was smarter.
Oh, Schoolhouse Rock was brilliant.
Treated kids with more intelligence than this is treating shareholders.
Sesame Street, even current year Sesame Street, treats children with more respect than this. Wow.
You may see them even sooner if you had consented to receiving them by email, so keep a watch on your inbox. Professor Ludwig, why don't you tell our shareholders how they can vote?
Yes. Today we're going to use the Von Drake method.
Professor Ludwig, they don't vote using those kinds of cards. Voting is easy. You can vote electronically or...
Okay, so I'm like, there are some definite parallels between this and what's going on in like New York. I'm just saying, like, hey guys, here, have a prepaid credit card. Make sure you vote blue.
You know, it's like, but I'm sorry, there's like, make sure you vote white. Don't vote for those stinky other people who are trying to usurp the board. The board, that, let me remind you, as I have talked about in other videos, the board was mostly there in play, and all these bad choices that have come up, they approved of them, that put the company in the position that it's in.
Yeah.
Their stocks were like the lowest they've been in at least a decade, if not longer. They are not back up to the highest in the last 52 weeks. They're like at 97 or so dollars a share, which is better than the 78 they were, but it's still not even over $100. Just a few years ago, they were like almost $200 a share.
So what they're terrified, I'm telling you what they're terrified of. It's Jay Rizzullo. Because they get Rizzullo on the board, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to get him into the CEO chair. And he was next in line to be CEO.
Here's the thing. Iger was supposed to be getting a successor anyway. He's supposed to be leaving. He was supposed to be leaving when they brought him back and within a year or two. And they already extended his contract because he's not leaving. Are you hearing anything about,
no.
We're working on succession. I swear.
Well, that's what Peltz was like. Peltz is like, he needs to name a successor. And I guarantee you, they get Rizzullo in there. They're going to be like, hey, Jay Rizzullo worked under Eisner. And he knows his stuff. Let's put him in as
they're
CEO.
not going to get they don't name a successor before the voting closes. You know, I don't know how this is going to go because people are like, okay, and we don't want more Bob Iger, and they're not giving one. So I wonder if this is going to push them to name a successor and to give up some plans and show some actual plans to the shareholders ahead of the meeting. But instead of doing that, they're putting out an animation telling don't vote. Make sure you vote white. For those of you who don't know what the color white is, it looks like that.
Just like
it's the color of most of our CEOs.
I was going to say that. It's most of our board. Look at their faces.
Well, I was going to say Disney, like they have women and people of color and higher up positions, but most of their main leadership are like always white people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the color
true.
of Iger. Vote the
don't
color of
don't
Iger.
vote for a horse of a different color.
That's right.
That's what Bob Iger's. Okay, let's get back to this. Oh my God, this is cringe.
Or by good old-fashioned mail. Note that if you type in the website address, you'll be asked to provide the control number shown on the white proxy card, so be sure to have it handy. If you access the website using the QR code on the white proxy card or the white Vote Now button on your email, no control number will be
This is like
needed.
off of
Please
Shutterstock.
vote all of your shares
They
in all of
use
your
AI to
accounts.
put it together.
Each account will have a separate
This is
control
all-
number specific
these-
to the white proxy
So,
card.
What? This is just stock footage from Shutterstock.
I think this is hilarious. Okay, go ahead. Vote no later than 11:59 p.m. on what day?
Electronic votes have to be submitted.
April 2nd. The meeting's April 3rd. So
Yeah.
before midnight on April 2nd.
Maybe they'll find a whole bunch of votes just hidden under a bench. Or
I don't know,
something.
right?
You know, hidden under a bench on Main Street, USA. Mickey's gonna pull out a bunch of votes for things to stay the same. We don't want that.
No later than 11:59 p.m. on April 2nd, 2024. If you hold shares in the Disney Employee Plan, please
Oh
note
my
that
God.
They're even using the little old-fashioned chalkboards with people.
Oh my God! This is like they're banking on nostalgia. What they're so what they're trying to trick you
the
into
nostalgia,
thinking.
yeah.
What they're trying to trick you into thinking is like, well, we don't want things to change at Disney because these people that are in charge now, these are the people that gave you all these great things. No, they're not. Actually, I would argue Rizzullo would be the guy to bring in, and Peltz, because Peltz has Ike Perlmutter shares, and Ike Perlmutter is the guy that was in charge of Marvel when Marvel was good.
Well, you know, beyond that, as you go to the Blackwells too, like they have the one girl that's on the ballot that she used to work with Universal. Another person was one of the people who you know, brought up to the Tribeca Film Festival. They're like, well, they don't have experience. I'm like, well, it sounds like they do to me.
Yeah, you know, your competition is completely destroying you, Disney. I actually would love to have somebody from Universal on the board at Disney, or somebody with Universal experience, because that'd give you insight into how Universal thinks. That makes a lot of sense to me.
The only issue I'm concerned about is since there's two groups coming, it's going to split the vote, and then they're still going to win anyway.
Voting deadline indicated on your white voting instruction form.
Right.
Remember,
Bye,
it's
bye,
important
bye,
to vote
board.
only for Disney's 12 nominees using the
Don't
white
vote for
proxy
those
card.
guys.
Do not vote for the Trian group or Blackwell's nominee.
Oh my God, don't vote black, and they've got the muses from Hercules. Are you kidding me?
But white, I can't.
Are you kidding me? They just got done saying don't vote for Blackwells, and then they got the muses from Hercules.
It's like the axes, like ding, 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 ding.
Oh
So,
my
let's get
God.
this straight. The Disney,
Oh my God.
The current Disney board, the current Disney board and Bob Iger are using Disney's archival footage to put together an animation edutainment video to learn the shareholders. They're actually using Disney IP, Disney access to Disney film and TV shows to try to win the vote.
Oh my God. And they had the White Rabbit as the
Voting
good
for
guy.
them is voting for Disney. Oh yeah, I didn't think about the fact that was White Rabbit. Yeah, voting for them is voting for Disney. If you vote for Disney, you want Disney, you vote the way they tell you. Because it's worked out so well so far.
I just can't believe they're like, don't vote for Blackwells, and then they
They
go to the
put the
muses.
black muses up.
I'm
I
like,
know.
what the hell are you doing?
Nominees. Voting this year is critical, no matter how many or how few shares you may own.
Wait.
Professor
Voting this year is critical. Yeah, because they're losing their shit. If they thought they weren't going to get booted, why are they going this far? And they're like, it's critical. You need to vote. Make sure you vote. And they're going as far as this video. Why would they do that unless they are like effing scared?
Oh, I guarantee you they're scared because people are furious. They're furious with Disney. Like, you guys have just been dropping the ball.
What should shareholders do with their blue and green cards? I can't wait to see what they're going to say about that.
Put them in the trash. Never look at them again. Okay, let's see.
What should the shareholders do with their blue and green proxy cards?
Yes.
Oh, he's on the phone.
I do not need the extended warranty.
Well, shareholders may discard the please do not use the
Rip
blue
them up.
or green proxy card.
Rip them up. Just rip the cards right up. You don't even need them. All you need is the white card. You don't need the blue or the green. Oh my God.
I can't believe this. This is just,
when they get them in the mail, Disney. The thing is, a lot of Disney shareholders are Disney stans. There's some people, they don't have any stock, but they have Disney stock because they love Disney. I'm
Right,
not
and
even
they're
kidding.
Gonna vote, they're just going to go, oh, it's Iger. They're going to vote with it and they don't even pay attention. Because they're under the impression, thanks to Iger and company, that if you vote for these other people, it's going to ruin Disney. It's like, trust me, you can't ruin it much more than they already have ruined it.
I think Jay Rizzullo would be the best thing for Disney. I think Ike Perlmutter coming back, or at least putting somebody competent in charge, would be the best thing for Marvel. I'm just saying.
If we could only get rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
If we can only get rid of, do they have a card for her? Kick her ass out? Well, I think that's what they're afraid of. They get to change the board, they might kick her ass out, finally.
Cards.
Got another difficult question for the professor?
Thank you, Professor. I think our
White lady's
shareholders are now...
arm. Oh, wait, it's all white people.
At least they didn't give the okay sign. That would have been really.
Oh my God! If they did that, I'd laugh even harder.
I can't with it. This is just.
well informed on how to vote for their board.
With all the white
Remember,
people.
it's
All
important
white people.
you vote only for Disney's 12 nominees using the white
How many
proxy
times did
card.
they mention this?
Just use the white card. Did we mention the white card? Use the white
We
card.
could have toned this down to like 20 seconds. Vote white. Bye. Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
that
20
sounds
seconds.
really racist of
Also,
you.
more racist than showing the muses with X's.
Like, don't vote for the Blackwells. These are the wrong ones. Like, geez, oh God! I thought, don't you?
sure you're
Oh,
Blackwell,
I'm
I
sorry.
think it's
They fired all their diversity and inclusion officers. That's why they didn't quite get the
Well, actually, there's a
memo.
lot of people on the board that are diverse. Because remember, that's one of their selling points. Continue.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not vote for the Trian Group or Blackwell's nominees.
Don't vote for
We
them.
thank you for supporting Disney. If you
He sounds tired. He sounds really tired. It's like, thanks for supporting Disney.
But listen, the only way you can deport Disney is if you vote the way they want, is what they're saying. Thing is, if you really want Disney to change, you will not vote the people back in that are already there because they are behind all the mistakes that led us to where we're at. Like, they backed Bob Iger's choices, you know, for all this different stuff. You know, the Star Cruiser Hotel, which we can probably do a video on that later. They're actually maybe moving forward on something else with that. Buying 20th Century Fox or 21st Century Fox, whatever they call it at the time. Buying
whatever
that.
century we're in.
Buying that. The $71 billion overspend, they backed him on that. The going into politics thing, that wasn't Iger, it was Chapek, but he was trying to stay out of it. And one of the board members, who's not there now, but was on the board, used the board to sway that. It's like these people, if they were going to affect positive change and fix the stock and fix the parks and the entertainment for consumers, we would have seen it by now.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not seeing it. And except for a couple people, this board has been the same board for years.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think Jay Rizzullo coming back, possibly coming in as CEO, would be like one of the best things for the company. The guy worked with Eisner, you know?
Questions about voting. Okay, let's see what those are.
All right.
Questions about voting your shares? Please call our Proxy solicitor in his free
Right.
M&A.
You call their solicitor, not somebody else. You know what I mean? You have to call our guy if you want to know how to vote white.
I should call him up and be like, okay, so I've got 3 cards. Which one am I supposed to vote on? The white one. But the one has some white on it. Is that the one I'm supposed to? No, the one that's all white. Yes, but this blue one has some white on it too. Is that I don't understand. I don't understand what you're telling me to do, Mickey.
I need another video.
I need another video.
Can I get one about how to breathe as well? Go ahead.
Put Figment in it and I'll listen.
Incorporated.
Don't give my ideas.
From Professor Ludwig Von Drake and I, thank you and goodbye.
And then we have to show Mickey and Walt Disney at the end.
Walt's ass thanks you.
Yeah, it's like, no, they don't even show from the front, they show it from the back.
Because he's ashamed of his company. He's turning his back on it. He's ashamed of his company. God.
If the current board stays as is, I have no hope for Disney at all. Because we have kept the status quo so long, and they keep adding their friends, and people Iger can control, and it's done so well. The stock was the lowest it's been in years. It hasn't recovered. We ended up with lots of layoffs. People got fired. We ended up with the box office with the films not performing. We have Marvel and Star Wars basically in a downward spiral. All this stuff. Pixar, who the hell knows what's going to happen to Pixar? It's all these things that make Disney. As of late, are completely failing under this leadership. But yes, let's just keep them in because, oh, golly gee, guys, we learned our lesson and we'll fix it now. You should have fucking fixed it before.
Yeah. So there it is, guys. If you actually want change. Now, I don't know, because I know that there are a lot of different mutual funds and stuff that own a lot of Disney stock, so it might be a moot point. But if you actually want Disney to change, if you actually want Disney to get shit together, you need to vote some of these people out.
But do I think they're going to win? Probably not.
Probably not.
But like I said, if you had inadvertently voted using a blue or green card, you can cancel that by using the white card. Your latest dated vote counts. And in reverse, if you voted white and you want to cancel that, you can do that by voting with your blue or green card.
Oh, I'm sure if you call them and say, hey, can I change my vote? They'll be like, no.
Unless you're voting white, no.
It's going to be about as hard as canceling Disney Plus.
How many times they mentioned white on this post? 1, go up. 1. I'm sure each of these have weight on it too.
Wait.
3, 4, 5, go up. 6, 7, go up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is there more above? Or is that it? 18.
White is right.
18 times they've mentioned white on this one page alone with all their different graphics and stuff.
Disney's racist.
I can't. I cannot. The video gets me the most. That's what they did, this video. They used stock footage from Ludwig Von Drake's educational videos to make an educational video to teach shareholders how to vote because they're too stupid otherwise.
Oh my God. All right, so there you go. That's what Disney actually thinks of you. That's what they think. They think you're that stupid.
Well, this is to me, this says desperation because they're going to the extent of throwing together an animation to explain to people how to vote. I'm like, really? That's how scared you are? This doesn't mean you're scared. That's what I'm getting from this is you're fucking scared.
Like I said, we're gonna find a whole bunch of white cards stashed under the benches on Main Street.
I'm sure. They never lose.
11:59 p.m. Oh, look, guys, we were just sweeping the streets and oh golly, Mickey found a whole bunch of cards. Wow, everything's gonna stay exactly the same. Boy, oh boy, then the stock is gonna drop off a freaking cliff.
Pretty much.
It will. People will be like, ah, shit. 6 more weeks, 6 more years of winter, right?
Well, at least one more year, because I think they can try this again next year. But
we gotta wrap this up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.